he earned a call up, so he's actually now with the Lightning team right now. So he's, getting a shot at it. I mean, how could you not after that?
Yeah,
Jeez, you're going against the best team in the world, and you probably should have. I mean, he could have shut them out if they held them to a lower shot.
Oh yeah, if he had a stronger team in front of him.
Poor Latvia.
And this is a team. You think about Latvia though. This is a team that they had to go through qualifying, and play the Czech Republic, not Czech Republic, Kazakhstan. They had to beat Kazakhstan. the hockey powerhouse. It's Kazakhstan.
Oh yeah. And fear Kazakhstan every Olympics.
Yeah. When you think hockey, you think Kazakhstan.
Oh, that's what I do.
And
the Kazakhs. Somewhere some Kazakh person is listening.
Yeah, we're getting the angry caller. And
someone knows.
They're gonna please. The merge is gonna be like, hey, guys, keep it on the low on the Kazakhs.
No Kazakhstan hate, please. They work very hard.
They do. So then Canada won the gold medal.
Yeah.
U.S. decided to lose 5-0 in the.
That was a heartbreaker.
They looked like Latvia was supposed to look against Canada.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for Teemu Selanne.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about it. So, and I mean, it's his final year. It's his swan song. I mean.
Yeah.
What is he, 40 now? How old is he? He's got to be up there. He's up there.
Yeah.
So props to Teemu getting the bronze. Someone said too, it was like on a post on Reddit, and they said that it was like the picture of the team picture and like how happy they all were that the Finland team won the bronze. And someone said it's a really good picture showing how special any medal is in the Olympics.
Yeah.
For sure. We all focus on gold and we look at gold and then we look at like silver and bronze as almost as a disappointment, and it's really not. I mean, to come out and to get to place and that's something you'll always have as a bronze medal. Say, hey, I was up there. I was one of the top 3 people in the world that year.
I mean, it's just awesome. It's disappointing that they. I know that to lose to Canada, that's kind of United States' rivals. But to lay an egg like that, when you can still do your country a service and win a medal.
Yeah.
Because the final medal count. We all know Russia took the Olympics. I think they finished with 33 or 34 medals.
Yeah.
But every medal counts, and for the United States, me and Matt were talking about this earlier. It's like 2 or 3-0, and you got the feeling that the United States said, you know what, we're done. We don't care.
Yeah, especially at 3. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, to go that far, to have the expectations they did and not to medal is just it's disappointing.
I also think the turnaround is ridiculous. We played at 12 o'clock on Friday, or here, and then they have to play at 7 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's less than 24 hours to play a game. It was so dumb to me. And why can't you play the game before? I mean, why can't you play, before the gold medal game? I mean, maybe, I guess they're trying to squeeze it in before the final ceremony or closing ceremony, but it just really wasn't planned well. And also,
the entire Olympic experience.
Olympics.
I did like though that they made fun of themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
Ring,
with the 5th ring, they kept it closed for all. That's really funny. Props to the Russians on that one.
Hey, you gotta have some humor about that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the person whose malfunction it was probably the real malfunction is probably dead.
You may never. He's probably using out his identity. He's in a gulag somewhere.
He is in Siberia.
He's washing up somewhere with no fingerprints or not.
Exactly. And I didn't know this either because I tuned out after the U.S. lost. I didn't know Nicholas Backstrom got pulled. He couldn't play in the gold medal game. Yeah. And he got pulled for, it was like it was a doping. He's a Nicholas Backstrom, the Capitals fan.
Right, yeah.
And he got pulled for doping, and he wasn't even doping. It was like Zyrtec that he takes for his allergies, and there's a substance in the allergy. I'm like, oh, that's terrible. And I didn't realize too they lost Zetterberg, who's arguably one of the top 3 players, and then they lost before the Olympics they lost one of the Sedin twins. So, I mean, I guess pulling Backstrom, it's just like, okay, all of your creative players.
You're just shooting yourself in the foot.
I mean, I don't know how much of a difference it was going to make. I mean, I love Nicholas Backstrom. I'm a Capitals fan, but I don't know how many goals he would have. I mean, maybe he would have set up something, but I mean, I don't know if it would have been a difference. I really didn't watch the game, to be honest. I was so disappointed. Congratulations, Canada. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it for Lundqvist, being a Rangers fan. I was cheering for him. I really, you can't be. I don't think any American could have been into that game. You know, just have to let
no,
down.
It was one of those just
to watch it. You know,
I honestly forgot about it. I mean, I wanted to watch it too. It's sad. I was like, because I like a lot of Swedish players, and they had a solid team. But then I kept getting woken up on my phone. I didn't realize again how early it was, and so I had my phone had alerts for it, and then I saw it was 3-0, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, and those 3 goals, they weren't even bad goals. Lundqvist played very well, and I'm not just saying that, you know, because Rangers bias, but he played a phenomenal game. Yeah. You know, one of his goals was a breakaway to Sidney Crosby. Another one was a one-timer, 2-on-1 breakaway. You know, and the first one was another power play goal. You know, I mean, I think he finished with something like 30 saves or somewhere around there.
Did Sweden just not have any chances either?
No, it was like watching the United States-Canada game all over again. Sweden did not have the puck. They had finished with, you know, less than 20 shots on goal.
Ooh.
You know, and you can't win a hockey game, especially against Canada with, you know, sub 20 shots.
Even if you have like the golden locks of Erik Karlsson as your majestic defender scoring all of your goals.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, Olympic wrapped up. U.S. What did the U.S. come second?
Yeah, 20. They finished with 28 medals.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty good.
It's still very good. You know,
we'll take it. And you know, I am happy for. I know, you know, there's a lot of. I mean, there's still that old rivalry, U.S. Russia. But you know what? I just remember reading a couple articles about just how much pressure the Russian athletes were under to medal and everything, and the fact that they pulled it through. It must be such a relief to them that they just must be feeling so many emotions of like, yeah, they're obviously overjoyed they placed and won medals, and they're probably just so relieved that they didn't let their country down and they piled on the medals at the end, because I know they were struggling for a while. They couldn't get above like 4th in the medal count, and they turned it on late. Props to them. Good job, Russia.
Good job, Russia. But there was actually, you know, with the medal count, there's a lot of controversy with the figure skating. I don't really watch figure skating. It's not really my
one
thing.
Of the judges is
but yeah,
Russian, right?
if you haven't heard about it, one of the judges, they of course Russia won the gold, and it was like the phenom of Russia. She's 15 years old.
Yeah, she's 15. Yeah,
you know, she's a superstar there, and she was going against South Korean. And the South Korean girl, I don't know her name, but her routine was apparently 50 times better than the Russian girl. And the competition was the day of when Russia got knocked out of hockey. So the whole controversy here was that they handed Russia the gold medal because, you know, Russia was just, you know, they showed pictures of Russia. There was riots in the street. You know, it was a letdown. They laid an egg. And so they said, you know, I'm guessing, you know, it's all speculation, but they decided to give her the medal. So, you know, Russia kind of has a face. And, you know, it was probably a huge controversy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, it's figure skating, so I'm not going to... I feel terrible, but I really don't think about it I think about it maybe once every 4 years. So
we didn't touch on the.
And plus, no U.S. You know, there's no like Michelle Kwans anymore, or Christina Yamaguchi, or that's just a fun word to say. I'm sorry. And
it's a fun word to say.
I mean, there's none of them anymore. Like we have, like you know, just thinking about it. I mean, a lot of the superstars, other than hockey. We really didn't have, like, going into this Olympics, I don't think. I mean, I guess Bodie Miller?
Wait, that's the nature of the Winter Olympics.
Shaun White?
Yeah, like the Winter Olympics, you know, there's a lot of amateur guys, you know, most of which are younger than I am.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of frightening, but, you know, these are all no-name guys, you know, so... I mean, that might be partially why not a lot of people are into the winter ones as much as the summer ones.
Yeah, I always feel like... I mean, I guess Shaun White, and I mean, because he was probably disappointing... I just always feel that no matter what Olympics there are, there's always at least a few Americans that are just hyped up that you wouldn't think about. I mean, there's always, you know, like in the summer ones, there's always like the gymnastic, like ones. It's like, you know, Shawn Johnson or all, you know, whoever it is. And then, you know, I just felt for, you know, the Winter Olympics, there was no like Apollo Ono or there was no, I mean, there was Shaun White, but Shaun White did one event. I mean, it's not. I don't know, maybe, I mean, I remember reading something about it on the Washington Post about how, I can't remember who, Lindsey Vonn went down with a knee injury, and then the advertisers were scrambling because they had no, like, superstars to be their like, sponsors for, like, advertising during the Olympics. So, I mean, well, it's whatever. I'm happy we got second in the medal count. We did well.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think anyone's disappointed at all to finish with 28 medals. That's very well done.
Good job.
Yeah. We're going to take a short break. Give you guys some music for you. This is Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say.